Hello once again, Minecrafters. This is Riptieron. This is Riptierons World in Thimbleland. That's what I'm calling it. So, I've been out to the jungle, got myself a jungle tree here. This is the third one I've chopped down, and I've got lots of wood from all the jungle stuff. So, I'm planning on making these trees my staple for getting wood. Wood that is just basically used for making chests, anything I use for crafting. It's not going to be a decorative use. I don't like the jungle wood too much in builds, but it does have its purposes, and sometimes if you need a lot of wood, maybe jungle wood would be an alternative. But for the most part, I wanted to show you guys my new areas, which have not got anything in them, obviously. All of these frames are empty, save a few. On this side, I've built it out a little more. I've got some junk in some of these trunks. I'm getting more organized here, and as you can see here, I've decided to do a little more interior decorating. I'm not so sure that this blue and white goes with this overall theme. Kind of goes with the birch, but don't have too much birch around, so I do kind of like the improvements I've made. I just went ahead and extended this. I wasn't liking the randomness of the stained glass that I had going on. It was kind of Anyway, I brought this over and cut these chests off since I don't use them that much. Reason for that, and I still have more work to do here. It's not centered up, I know, but my new base build up there is it's going to be centered around a 3-wide opening. So let's go up there and check that out. Essentially, these had to be brought over one, and so now they're 2 wide instead of 3 wide to accommodate this middle. I had to augment one of them, and so I made the change to both of them. Anyway, tore out the whole front as you see, and did that right at the change of the new snapshot. And what we got is basically this. I'm trying to do a symmetrical build here, and I'm still experimenting on things to put in these areas. If this is the main entrance, I don't know if I want these to be entranceable. I think I do though, since really this is supposed to be pretty grand and I just want to be able to get in and out of the base area. So with all this lit up, there really isn't any fear of mobs walking into my base, and if they do, big deal, I just kill them. So we are still trying to figure out what to do with this. This may all change yet again, so I still have to tear out some of that back there. I've left some of these things up simply because they may come back, but if I'm going to tear them out, I want to tear out just the parts that I need torn out. So anyway, let's get down to the back of my base this way, and essentially this area really hasn't changed. Witches now drop on random mobs, so I needed to make this pit a little deeper because they didn't die. They didn't die at this level. They needed 3 more hits. They were pretty tough cookies, so I got hit with a couple of poison potions before I wised up and just said, this has got to stop. So Holy mackerel, I'm gonna get creamed. But yeah, there's not a whole lot new in this area other than that. Well, let's go back here. I did fill up my boat launch, which is good. And over here, I'm gonna have to make a boat launch. Oh yeah, you like my I made one, so I had to put it somewhere. Oh good, I almost thought it was dark. Speed, yeah. Yeah. Let's get on out here. This is new. Don't know if you guys have seen this, but I went all the way over here and I cleared out this entire mountain. Wait for it to load here. But I made some changes to this area. Good Lord, it just does not want to load. There we go, some of it. Anyway, cleared out this little area, not that you can see it. Okay. Now, all of this is new. Now, speaking of the jungle wood, it does have its uses. Now, all this is still work in progress. And I really hate that it's not loaded. Yeah. Okay, well, let me get this loaded and I'll cut back to you. God dang it. Nothing fucking loads. I said jump. Okay. Well, now that most of this is loaded, good Lord, it just doesn't want to load. All right. I've been terraforming a lot of this. This is a bridge that I made, and it's not yet completed, but it will be. It's just a simple bridge just to get me over here to this plane, and it's so-so. I just wanted something a little functional that didn't look too bad. So there we go. I did have stairs going down and then stairs up, and got rid of all that. This is much simpler. So this right here is got to change because this is going to become an entrance right here. And I'm going to have a little bitty safe house building. So there's going to be a little area here with building, small building, and then basically I'm going to be able to put dyes on my sheep. I bred these things, and I learned this trick from Seth Bling. I thought it would be real cool, but if you get 4 sheep in here, and if you get 2 sheep in here and you breed them, as the little babies get caught up underneath here, and you have a problem. Damn, where'd that? Ah, there it is. Okay, there. And because it's a little higher than 1 block, they won't jump up. But that's not necessarily true. If there are too many in here, they jump on top of each other and then jump out. So I can't get much more than 3 per. So let me sleep real here, because this is wilderness, baby. You will get flooded with zombies in this area. Made a little farm to attract the sheep. It was no problem getting these guys in here. The problem is keeping them in here. So what I'm going to probably do is just put a fence up, and I'll dye the ones that I want to trim constantly, and then I'll just make new pits for the other ones. It really isn't that big a deal. Little bit of farming, no big deal. This area is really lush. I plan on making some sort of tree farm in this area. And by tree farm, I mean I'm going to make a monster of a tree trimmer. It's going to be a big, probably do it right here, or right in this middle area, because this middle area loads up with this. So I'm probably going to make this into a giant tree, automated tree farm. I think it's a good spot for it. I don't think it's going to be too much trouble. And boy, wouldn't it be great to be able to make monster tree farms automated. That's just not really feasible, though. Could you imagine the block that you could make from that? Oh man, pushing a big block that's like 40 blocks tall. Oh my goodness. I don't think that's even doable. The resources for that are just nuts. Yeah. 40 pistons high. Man. So, basically I'm going to make a small tree farm. And it's going to make trees that are medium size to small. And that's all I really want. I made one in my earlier videos. You've seen it. So it's going to be very similar to that, except there's going to be more redstone involved. And that project will happen probably after I get an experience farm in the Nether for Endermen. That's going to be my next big project. And I recently did, what I've been doing is I have been farming obsidian, and it's been going through my resources. I've been enchanting a lot of picks and doing a lot of work with my picks, and I've had some bad luck. The new update changed the way minecarts exited, and when you shift clicked off, it no longer puts you in 1 to 2 squares near your minecart. It puts you up to in a radius of 8 squares from your cart. So it could put you right on outside of the building you're in, and if you're in the Nether and you're in a 3x3 hallway, well, that just means you're falling into lava. So I no longer trust minecarts. They do funny things, and I do not want to be in one. Anyway, let's get back to the base. Yeah, I do. Okay. And that's about it. That's about all that's new that's going on. I just wanted to show you guys some of the new things that I've done. Haven't done anything new in the Nether yet. I showed you my ender farm, my poor man's ender farm. That's real useful in terms of getting ender pearls, but I find that I don't really want to use ender pearls all that much. Wow, look at that ball of things. What? There's a cave like right there that I haven't explored, and it looks like there's a spawner. And where is that? It's on the other side of the mountain. I've already got an entrance to it. I've been down there. I've dropped down. But this spawner is in front of all of that. Don't really know where that is. Good thing I've got this on video because I really do need to figure out some of these caves in terms of spawn rates. Oh well, there it goes. So, yeah, that is right over there, isn't it? Okay, yeah, I got a sheep. That worries me. I've always wondered if I'm going to fall through the middle of the earth if I get up to this too soon. And after what happened to me with the minecart, I wouldn't doubt that that couldn't happen. Anyway, I'm Riptieron. Thanks for tuning in, and that's what's going on. So tune in for my next project where I make the Ender in the Ender land. Alright, looks like we got some redstone. We'll see you guys later. Bye.